Hello all, very good evening. This is Karthik from Raj Cloud Technologies. I welcome you all to today's Azure Data Engineering and Databricks introduction session. Thank you for joining the session today. So before starting the session, I'll just give you introduction about our institute and everything. Then we'll hand over the session to our trainer Abhishek Garu. Yeah. So let me start with the YouTube channel. So this is our YouTube channel, Raj Informatica real-time hands-on job-based training. Okay. So in our YouTube channel, you can see here, like we have almost 35.9K subscribers, and we have already uploaded like 440 plus videos like we have uploaded here. If you just scroll down a bit, you can see here in the video section, we have uploaded videos related to Snowflake, generative AI, Informatica Cloud, React.js, GCP, and many other useful videos are available in our YouTube channel. Okay, so visit our YouTube channel once. If you like our content, like the videos, comment on them, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm just sharing the channel link with you over chat. Okay, use this link and please subscribe to our channel so that you'll get all our updates, all our latest courses updates as well. And whenever we start the new batch updates, everything you'll get it here. Okay, yes, let me show our website as well. So we have a website called razinformatica.com. Okay, this is our website, razinformatica.com. Initially it was Informatica, Raj Informatica, the institute name is, and now we change it to Raj Cloud Technologies. As we have added like many cloud technologies here, we just changed it from Raj Informatica to Raj Cloud Technologies. Okay, this is our home page. If you just scroll down, you can see like what are the courses that we are offering right now. They are like a generative AI, React.js, AWS Data Engineering, Azure Data Engineering and Databricks, Snowflake DBT ADF, Informatica Power Center, Informatica Cloud, Artificial Intelligence with Machine Learning, Cybersecurity, Power BI, GCP Professional Certification Training, SAP S4 HANA and Pico, Python Full Stack Development, Python for AI and ChatGPT, Salesforce, AWS and DevOps. And very soon, like we are about to update a few of our Informatica tools as well, like Informatica MDM SAS, IDQ, and CDQ as well. So these 4 courses you can expect from August second week. We are going to start all 4 together. Okay. Yes. So above this section itself, you can see another section called upcoming free live sessions. Okay. So this is the section where you can get the free live session link. That means like however you have joined today's session, in the same way, whatever the upcoming classes are there, whatever the upcoming demos are there related to that, you can just register here. If you visit our informatica.com homepage, rajinformatica.com, see you can see the today's session like link as well here. That is Azure Data Bricks, Azure Data Engineering it is. Sorry for this. And Azure Data Engineering. So 31st July at 7 p.m. In the same way, tomorrow we have generative AI at 8 p.m. Okay. And day after tomorrow we have Informatica Cloud. Okay. And again we have Snowflake. In the same way, whatever the upcoming classes are there, each and every session link will be available here. You can just click on join now. You can just fill your details and you'll get the link to your mail ID. Hope many people know this process already. So this is how like you have joined today's class as well. Okay, this is what you can expect from this section. Okay, and apart from these things, so there are few interview questions are available, materials are available, internship programs are available for freshers. Okay, so these are the things available in our website. Okay, and so just go to the courses section here and you can select Azure training. This is our Azure training actually. So in this Azure training page, you are going to see the complete information about the upcoming batch and the schedule and the timings. So everything you can check out here. Okay, everything you can check out here. Azure Data Engineering and Databricks program. The new batch is starting from 4th of August. If you just scroll down, the technology is taught, the course unique features, what are the certifications that you can complete after completion of this training, course curriculum, everything you can check out here. Got it? And about your instructor as well. You can see the instructor details as well and what you learn at the end of the course. Each and everything we are going to cover here. Okay, so just to stay connected till end of the session. We are going to get some best prices as well over the course. I'll just like explain you how the course prices and everything will be. You can see here Azure Data Engineering course price is 20,000 rupees, and this is a 2 months program. And Azure Data Bricks is a 2 months program, and the fee is 20,000 rupees. And Azure Data Engineering and Databricks, both the modules, 4 months program, and the fee is 35,000 rupees. You'll get 5,000 rupees discount here. Apart from these prices, we have some other special discount is available today. So just stay connected till end of the session. We are going to know about the special price and everything. Okay, I will give the unmute option as well. You can ask your doubts also. You can discuss about your profile and everything. So just stay connected. Once the trainer explanation is done, then we can move. Then we can go ahead for Q&A session also. Okay, so before starting the session, I would request everyone to share your name and WhatsApp number, in the chat. Okay, so that like we can like add you to our WhatsApp group. We have a WhatsApp group for the Azure real-time projects discussion group. Okay, where you people can get all our updates. And about there are many professionals are there in the group, like who is currently working on Azure, and whoever like taken the trainings from us, our alumni are there, and our instructor will be there in the group. Okay, so whatever the questions you will be getting, whatever the market is going on, any updates on the Azure, each and everything you will get it in this WhatsApp group. So you can start sharing your name and WhatsApp number in the chat, in the Zoom chat. Okay, we will add you to the WhatsApp group. We'll take a sharp 1 minute break. We'll take a sharp 1 minute break. Okay, we'll take a sharp 1 minute break, and then we'll start everything. The trainer's profile, everything you are going to know. Okay, Vicky, just like stay connected. Stay connected. Okay, so we'll take 1 minute of time. Start sharing your name and WhatsApp number. Start sharing your name and WhatsApp number in the chat. You'll get the group link now. Before ending the session itself, you'll get the group link. And you'll get today's session recording also on the same WhatsApp number. So please share WhatsApp number. Okay. I can see still participants are sharing the numbers. So I'm just giving you another 1 minute. I'm just giving you another 1 minute. Okay. Please complete your details sharing so that like we can start the session. So that we can start the session. If you are from a different country, I can see here from a different country also people join. So if you are from a different country, please share your WhatsApp number along with the country code. If you are from India, that is fine. If you are from any other country, so please share your number with country code, so that it will be helpful for us to reach out to you on WhatsApp. Okay, so thanks for sharing your contact numbers here. If you haven't shared yet, you can. The chat is open. The chat box is open throughout the session. The chat box will be open itself. You can keep sharing your number. I'm just like handovering the session to our trainer Abhishek Garu now. So before that, I just like want to make you one more point very clear. Just to stay connected till end of the session. You are going to get some special offer today. Okay, so which helps you to save some fees here. So just to stay connected till end of the session, you can get this offer details and everything. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much for your patience. So Abhishek, please take over from here.
All right, all right. I will share my screen. Give me a moment. All right. I hope my screen is visible to everyone and my voice is clear for everyone, right? So my if during the demo, if my voice is not clear or if my screen is not visible, please let me know so that I can help, right? I can correct that. And I will be regularly checking the chat. So if anything is not clear, you can just update and ping me in the chat so that I'm aware about it. First of all, let me introduce myself. I am Abhishek Agarwal. I am a Microsoft certified Azure Data Engineer. I am having 8 to 9 years of experience into Azure Data Engineering background. I have done my graduation from an IT Raipur in 2016, and after that, I have worked 1 year, 1.5 year in data science, data analysis domain, and I got a project in data engineering back in 2016-17. So I delivered that project end to end. Through that, I learned data engineering, Azure data engineering particularly. And since then, I worked only and only in Azure data engineering profile. And during the COVID time, I basically started a few of my friends because I got time, right? So I started few of my friends who lost their job to switch into Azure data engineering, and then they recommended their own friends. Then two students became four students, four students became five students, and then slowly I started doing it as a part-time job completely, right? So I am currently working in Aldi Sud in Germany, and then I also help people to switch their profile into Azure Data Engineering domain by teaching them what are the projects which I have done in my company. That is what I teach, and then help them to switch the profile, right? So this is pretty much about me, right? So now um, the people who joined today, right? The 40 to 45 people joined today, joined from one basic agenda that all of you want to basically learn Azure data engineering, right? So there are many questions which generally comes in your mind whenever you want to learn a new technology, right? And what are those questions which generally comes in your mind? So I was trying to note down all the questions. So let me try to like open all those questions now so that we can just discuss about one by one all the questions. So these are the general question which people have in general whenever they want to switch their profile, right? First of all, they want to learn about, hey, like what is cloud in general, right? Like when we are speaking about Azure data engineering, so let's try to understand first of all what is cloud. Then there are many players in the market. Azure is there, AWS is there, and also like you have GCP is there, right? So why I should choose Azure only, right? That is the question. Then you have certain question about that, hey, Azure has a good future or not? What is a good, like, will I get a job in Azure or not, right? So that kind of a question can again come, right? Then you are, so yeah, so okay, fine. Azure is good now, and Azure, I understood about Azure, right? So now can you tell me about what is data engineering, right? What does data engineering mean? Then what are the tools I should learn to switch to data engineering, right? Then sometimes you have a question about, hey, I'm a fresher, I have a career gap, I have 10 to 5 to 10 years of experience. Can I switch? How I can switch? Then sometimes you have a question about, hey, I am from Power BI background, I am from SSIS background, I am from Informatica background, I am from like admin background, I am from sales marketing background. Can I switch? How I can switch? Then sometimes you have a question around that, hey, how much coding I should learn, whether I should learn SQL, whether I should learn Python, or I should learn both of them. Then you have a question about, hey, how we will do projects, right? And then how we will practice on Azure, right? And then how much experience I can show, right? Then sometimes you have a question about, hey, I have like Abhishek, I understood that you will teach us all of this, but how you will help us in interview preparation, right? How we will handle the scenario based interview question. I am an experienced guy. How we will basically handle the interviews, right? So all of those questions you might have, and we will try to cover up each and every question so that it's everything is clear for you, right? So we will tap upon each and every question during the sessions so that every question is clear for you, right? That is what we will do. So the like whole master class we will try to divide in this particular manner, in which we will first of all try to, like, I already given you the introduction, and then during the like, you, if you want to know more about me, you can go to LinkedIn profile, check my profile and everything, right? That you can do. Now you can, like, now let's try to understand that, hey, why cloud, what is cloud, why Azure, right? That, let's try to understand that. Then we will understand why and what of data engineering. Then we will understand who can learn. Then we'll understand how much coding is required. Then we will understand tools to learn. Then we'll understand roadmap. Then we will understand what are the courses we are offering to fulfill that roadmap, right? Then we will understand where to practice, how we'll prepare for the interview, salary to expect, and everything, right? So this is how the things will go. So first of all, let's start with like, why cloud, what is cloud, and why Azure, right? So let's start with that now, so that, and then we will go to the second slide afterwards, okay? So to understand why cloud, what is cloud, right? So we will try to understand we will understand why cloud, what is cloud, with very simple example. So when I was in college, I used to use CDs, DVDs, pen drive to store the data, and to like access some photos, share some photos, right? I used to use that, but now I no longer use them, because I basically I upload all my data in Google Drive, shared across very easily. With my friends, I can do that, right? So, and I know all of you is also doing it. You are probably using a Google Drive. You're already using like a Google Sheet to store the your data, right? So, and why we are doing that, if you think about it, because it's easy, right? You can easily share the data, you can easily share the link, right? And it's easy to collaborate, easy to just use, right? Easy to upgrade. So suppose like I'm using a pen drive, so if the pen drive is full, I need to go to the market, purchase a new pen drive. But here, if my cloud storage is full, I can just upgrade my cloud storage very easily, right? That I can do. So these are the different benefit of it, right? So like, upgrade is very easy, collaboration is very easy, easy to implement, pay as you go model, right? Because of all of that, we implement a cloud. And now if every individual is moving to the cloud, every company is also moving the data to the cloud, right? Now, if every company is moving the data to the cloud because of the convenience of it, we need data scientists, we need data engineers, we need data analysts. It's not like these roles are new, these roles are old, but now we use cloud tools to do that in the cloud, right? That is what we do. Now, like, so if you try to like define it, what is cloud? Cloud is nothing but you are using a like network of remote server hosted on internet to store, manage, and process data rather than your local computer. So cloud is nothing but you're not using your computer, you're accessing someone else's computer on pay as you go model. That is what you're doing, right? So if I try to understand what is cloud, right? So cloud has a like suppose if I type Azure cloud locations. So over here you can see that Microsoft has all of these locations, which basically means that they have virtual machines which you can opt for in all the different locations. It's not like, so they have virtual machines, so you're not accessing your computer, you're accessing their computer, which is hosted in these locations, and you can just use their machine, right? That is what you're doing. Now this is what the cloud is. Now let's try to understand. Hey Abhishek, I understood what is cloud, right? I basically get a rough idea about it. I am not going into too detail, but I'm just trying to give you an overall picture about it so that it's getting clear, okay? So now I understood what is cloud, right? Cloud is nothing but I'm not using my computer, I am accessing someone else's computer and I'm paying for it. That is what the cloud is. Now if I am using a cloud, right, and I can opt for any services, why I should choose only Azure, right? So if there are many cloud players in the market, why I go for Azure? So let's try to understand that now, okay? um So see, I have worked in this Azure as a Azure data engineer from past 8 to 9 years now, right? And when it comes to opportunity, like when I wanted to switch my job in India, like from 6 LPA to 9 LPA, 9 to 15, 15 to 20 LPA, when I wanted to switch my job in India, I was able to switch the job because I got openings, right? That I was able to do. Similarly, when I wanted to move myself from India to abroad, to any European market or any like Asian market or if I want to move abroad, then also I got an opening and then I switched my profile that I was able to do. So Azure, I am not saying that AWS and GCP is not good. That is also good. But when it comes to Azure, Azure always has an edge and it has more opportunity from my perspective because I have been an Azure data engineer from past 8 to 9 years. And I have reasons to prove that. Okay. So when it comes to Azure, Microsoft, every company uses a Microsoft product, right? So suppose when you go and then go to any company, you either use Teams, you either use Microsoft Office or SharePoint or Excel, whatever it is, you basically use that. And whenever you use that, Microsoft has a edge to market Azure at the same time, right? And Microsoft is heavily investing in OpenAI as well, which makes Microsoft a very a solid partner and a solid competitor. And it has other reasons as well, right? So they have good unmatched security policy, hybrid cloud adoption, flexible pricing, and then other reasons as well after that, right? So and then global reach as well. They have many data centers as well. So that is why Microsoft has an edge. But all the cloud is good in general. But I feel Microsoft has an edge because of these reasons. Okay. Now now suppose we understood what is cloud, right? And then we understood that hey, I if I like all the cloud is good, but Microsoft has an edge because of this because of this reasons, right? But now let's try to understand that hey, Abhishek, I understood cloud, I understood what is Azure and why it is important, right? But now what is this data engineering like, right? So let's try to understand that now. Okay, so what is data engineering? So I will try to give and explain you the data engineering in very, very simple terms so that it's clear for you, right? And I will take this example to explain this, right? So suppose Karthik, who is our host for today's demo, right? Reached out to me and says that, hey, Abhishek, I have this Raj Informatica. I'm handling the Raj Informatica technology and I have I have 10 to 15 team members, right? And for all these team members, like all the data which we are collecting, right? They have the data in different computers, right? Some have the data in SharePoint, some have the data in the file, some are storing data in the SQL Server because I've hired few technical guys, they are storing data in SQL Server, right? So I have this data everywhere, right? But now, like what I want to do, I want to basically store all of this data in a one central location, right? That I want to do, and then I want to build a analytics or a dashboard or like some visualization on top of it. Say, hey, suppose my students counts are daily increasing or my student count is daily increasing, which course is performing good, which course is performing bad, right? And like what is the age group of different courses, that all of that I want to analyze, right? So can you help me, because you are anyways running this Azure data engineering course and you always say that this data engineering is important and we can just do that in data using pipelines and all. So can you help me to set up this, right? So I will tell Karthik, hey Karthik, it's doable. But first of all, what you need to do is you need to make an architecture diagram. Like you need to consult some architect who can assist you that hey, whether to go for ADF or whether to go for um, like a blob or so he asked me that. Then I said that yeah, Karthik, so for this particular scenario, like I asked Karthik to consult to some architect. Then Karthik told me that Abhishek, like in this particular case, as my use case is small, I recommend that you only suggest. So I suggested him that hey, okay, fine, you can go with Data Factory, which will help you to move the data to one central location, right? And then I asked Karthik, hey, you probably need an admin who can set up an infrastructure and security for you, right? Secure the whole environment for you so that your data is not getting leaked and all of that. So Karthik said that, okay, I have some admin courses as well. I probably reach out to admin teacher who will help me for that, right? So I said that, okay, fine, I will make a pipeline for you. And the pipeline job is it will take the data from different source system, which is SQL Server, SharePoint, Oracle, and all of that. it will move to a one central location, which can be a blob storage or a SQL server. And then a data analyst can, like your Power BI teacher, can basically help you to make the dashboard, right? That it can do. But I will set up this pipeline for you, right? And also I will write queries so that all the data is transformed, all the data is joined, right? That I can do for you. So Karthik said, okay, right? So as a data engineer in day-to-day job, this is what the data engineer will do. Data engineer will first migrate the data from one location to another location. He will transform the data so that it's ready for analysis by data analyst or data scientist. That is what the data engineer will do, right? So what is the job of a day-to-day data engineer is? Job of a day-to-day data engineer is finding right data for data analysts and data scientists so that they can do the analysis on top of it. Then they will developing a ETL pipeline, building a data marts, monitor the data pipeline on day-to-day manner, ensure the code quality, ensure the data quality is good, optimize the cost, optimize the pipeline performance, implement the governance policy, ensure the data lineage, you are everybody is able to understand the data or not, right? Document everything. What is not data engineering? It's very, very important you guys also understand what is not data engineering, because when you understand, when you start a field, right, when you start a new field, you learn something which is probably not so useful as well at the same time, that also you do. So it's very important you also understand what is not data engineering. So suppose if somebody is coming and trying to learn, start data engineering with ML deployment, start data engineering with dashboarding, start data engineering with CI/CD pipeline, start data engineering with front-end application. All of that is not data engineering ideally. So you should not start with all of this. Rather, you start with building like pipelines which can help you to migrate data and then process data. Now, suppose if you ask me, Abhishek, just tell me in simple terms. You're telling so many things, right? So just tell me in simple terms. So in that case, what I will say that, hey, what is data engineering? Data engineering is nothing but data migration and data processing, right? That is what the data engineering is, which you call it as a ETL, as a extract, transform, and load, right? That is what the data engineering is. Extract, load, and transform, or extract, transform, and load, whatever you can call it. Data migration means moving the data from one place to another. Data processing means transforming the data, right? So that is what the data engineer will do. And data engineer will always and always work closely with data analyst or Power BI guy, right? So to do data engineering and to do extract and transform, these are the tools which we use in Azure Cloud. You can use Data Factory, you can use Synapse Analytics, you can use SQL Stored Posture, Databricks, ADF data flows, or Data Lake, or SQL Server. All of that you can use, right? So to do data engineering, all of these tools are important, right? What are those tools, right? So I will just try to show you this. So all of these tools are important, right? So yeah, you can Data Factory, Synapse Analytics, DevOps, Databricks, SQL DB, Data Lake. All of these tools are important to learn data engineering, along with Fabric, which is a new tool which came in, right? So all of these tools are important. And mainly, if you ask what is more important is Data Factory and Databricks, because Databricks on top of Data Factory, they build Synapse, they build Fabric, right? And Databricks for running a Spark query and all of that, right? And SQL DB for running a SQL query. So all of that is important tools. So everybody should focus on, okay? And we need to really, really focus on these tools itself, which is Data Factory, Databricks, Synapse Analytics, Fabric, SQL Server, and among all of it, Data Factory and Databricks is most important tool, right? So this is what we will focus on to learn, right? All right. So now let me go to the slide again. All right. So I came to the slide again, right? So why and what of data engineering? Data engineering is very important to do ETL operation, right? Now, now who can learn this, right? Who can learn this? So suppose anybody can learn, like no matter whether you are a admin or whether you are like, no matter whether you're a Power BI developer or a data analyst or a data administrator or an Informatica developer or SSIS developer, it doesn't matter. Everybody can learn this, because like it data this particular um everybody can learn this. Reason being that here when you go and see about like this Data Factory, right? Data Factory is a no code tool, so anybody who doesn't know code can learn about Data Factory. Who doesn't know about SQL and Python can learn, start with Data Factory. Who knows little bit of SQL and Python can start with Databricks or SQL Server, right? Or like they can start with Data Factory as well, because it will give you more pictures. So suppose somebody who doesn't know any coding can start with Data Factory, or somebody who knows coding can either start with Data Factory or Databricks, right? That you can do. So now these are the tools to focus on. Now, if I show you all the tools and technology, then this is how it basically looks, right? So suppose if I go here and if I try to show you this. Let me create a Data Factory so that I can anyway show you this. Till the time Data Factory is starting, I will show you Databricks, right? So here Databricks is basically where you write some code, where you launch some code. That is what you do in Databricks, right? So this is how the Data Factory looks. This is how the Data Factory looks, right? So here you can create a pipeline, and then suppose I want to move the data from one place to another, then I can paste a copy data pipeline. I can just select my source, I can select my destination, and I can accordingly move the pipeline, right? Guys, please just don't control my screen. Somebody's doing something. Give me a moment. I will share my screen again. All right. So now here, like if I try to create a pipeline, I can just create a pipeline. I can select my source. Source is my SharePoint location, right? That I can select. And I can select my sink and I can move the data. That I can do. Similarly, in Databricks, you can also like write some code to transform the data, or do some transformation, right? That you can do in Databricks, right? So Data Factory is a tool where you don't need to write any code, and then still you can like migrate the data. It is being used for the data migration, right? Data lake is for the storage, right? And now comes to Databricks. Here, Databricks basically uses Apache Spark to. So suppose somebody says that, Abhishek, what is this big data? I heard about this big data. So when you have big amount of data, you try to transform the data by dividing the data in different workers and then processing the data, right? So that is what we do. So suppose like Data Factory is being used for the data movement, which is data orchestration, right? Now, when it comes to data lake, it is for the storage. SQL DB is for running a SQL query. Now, what is this Databricks? So Databricks is basically built on Apache Spark. And what it does is this. Let me show you that so that it's much more clear, right? So if I try to show you, so like suppose in SQL, your processing always happens in single machine, right? That is what it does. But in Databricks, like what it does is, suppose if you have a problem statement of 2 minus 1, 2 plus 2, 1 plus 1, then it divides the data in different like machines, and then processing happens, which will give you the result very faster, right? Now this is what Spark does, right? And Spark can basically like work in Databricks as well. Spark can work in Databricks as well. Spark can work in Synapse as well. Spark can work in Fabric as well. All the places Spark can work. But Databricks is created by creators of Apache Spark, which is a very old, like very traditional solution for Spark, right? So it is a much more mature tool to run a Spark query in Databricks, right? So that is what you can do in Databricks. Suppose if I go and learn like Spark, what is Spark, for example? So Spark is open source distributed engine for large scale data processing, right? So Spark Wikipedia, let me open the Wikipedia. So it is the open source unified engine for large scale data processing. It basically provide a programming cluster with implicit parallelism, which means that it will basically break your data and then do the processing. And then what is Databricks? If I type Databricks, for example, Databricks is created by a company founded by creators of Apache Spark. So Spark is open source, which can be used by Fabric as well, by Synapse as well, but it is adopted first by Databricks. So Databricks is much more mature tool. So over here, if you go to Databricks, you will basically you can run a SQL query as well. You can do data engineering as well. You can do ML and everything you can do, which will provide you much more features than any other tool. So that is why Databricks is preferable nowadays, and it is very trendy nowadays, right? All right. So now, like if I try to summarize things, right, for you. So suppose we understood why cloud. Cloud is basically important because you can share the data, you can collaborate, you can upgrade, right? Why Azure? Because it has heavily investing in OpenAI, and then every company uses a Microsoft tool. Then like what is data engineering and why data engineering? Because like data engineering is important in day-to-day work for all the companies because every company is moving to the cloud. Then what is data engineering? Data engineering is nothing but data migration and data processing, right? And then what are the tools to focus on? We need to focus mainly on data factory and Databricks, right? Along with fabrics and apps and all of that. Data factory is for data migration, which can be learned by anyone having no coding background as well. Databricks should be learned by someone who knows some sort of a SQL and Python background, Python coding. And why Databricks? Because Databricks is basically built by Apache Spark creators. And then Spark is open source framework to process big amount of data. Okay, now coding is required or not? Yes, coding is required to learn Databricks or SQL Server, but ADF, the coding is not required. So just to answer your question, anybody can learn, right? Any fresher or 5 years or 10 years guy can learn, right? Now, when I show you this, right? So suppose sometimes people say that, hey, what is the future and all of that. So you can, if you go to naukri.com, right? When you go over here, when you search Azure Data Engineering, for example, right? So you will see many job openings over here. You can see that how many job openings are there for Azure Data Engineering profile, right? And you can also search for AWS Data Engineering. What is the job openings, right? So AWS Data Engineer. You can also see the job openings over here, right? For data engineering profile, right? You can also see that. So I'm just showing you that all the cloud opening has a future, right? Now, when you search about um, data engineer in general, you will also see the job openings over there. Few are from Azure only, right? And when you try to like search about Azure data engineering, and when you search about different like a fresher, it has a job opening. When you search for, and fresher has a less job opening, but like if you are a fresher, you will have a less job opening in all the profiles, right? But as a fresher, what you need to focus on is, hey, I'm learning a latest technology or not. I am learning something which is very important. And when you see the people who have 5-10 years of background are also coming to this particular Azure data engineering. So it is a very trendy profile which you can work on, right? And you just need to follow right path to do it, right? So now when you go to 2 years of experience, you will see the job opening. When you see a 4 years of experience, you see a job opening. When you want to do work from office, remote, anything, you'll see a job openings anyways, right? So it has a good market potential. All right. Now, what is a roadmap, right? So what is a roadmap we should follow, right? So let's try to understand this now. So you need to suppose like you can start with data factory, and in the side you can brush up your SQL skills, right? And then we offer some courses around it and free courses around it. If you're enrolling for data engineering, so you can get those courses, brush up your SQL skills. Then you get some DevOps understanding, then you understand keyword, then you understand like Python warehousing concept, then you brush up little bit of Python skill set, then you dive into Databricks, then you learn about Delta Lake, then you learn about Spark, then you build projects, right? So this is the end-to-end structure, right? Now we have offered different courses around it, right? So let me show you that. So if I open this our platform, right? So we offer different courses. So we have a Azure Data Engineering program, we have a Databricks program, and then we have a combined program as well, right? So Azure Data Engineering program, in Azure Data Engineering program, we basically cover all data factory related things, and the anybody who doesn't have any coding background or like just starting in Azure, or any like person who is very new, right, can go for Azure Data Engineering program. And here we basically teach this. Let me show you that. So in Azure Data Engineering program, we will be teaching you that like end-to-end project building, and then we will learn about data factory, Databricks, Synapse Analytics. We will like 60-70% we'll focus on data factory, little bit of Databricks, little bit of Synapse, and then SQL Server and DevOps. That is what we will learn. We will do 3 real-time projects. We will help you with the resume building, mock interview, everything we will help you. So suppose the people who are here, whenever you want to switch, what are the things you need, right? You first of all need a relevant skill set projects, right? Then you basically need to understand how to write this project in your resume. Then you need to understand, you need to prepare the resume, you need to go for the interview, right? So we will help you with everything. I will just work with you to do projects. Then I will help you to write this project in your resume. Then I will tell you how to prepare the resume. Then I will tell you how to give interviews. Then I will tell you, I will take a mock interview so that you are fully prepared, right? So we'll help you with everything. So we learn, understand with Azure basic fundamental data factory component, full load, delta load, keyword integration, data modeling such as fact, dimension, SCD implementation, logic app. Then we will do one first project, right? Which is a data migration project. Then we will learn about ADF advanced like event based pipeline, tumbling window trigger, and then all of that we'll learn. And then we'll learn about little bit of Databricks. Then we will do one project on Databricks. Then we learn about Synapse Analytics, dashboard in Synapse. Then we also teach you some sort of a fabric stuff, right? So all of these courses and everything we will be teaching you, right? We will help you to learn Data Factory. We'll help you to learn Databricks, little bit of Databricks. We'll help you to learn Synapse Analytics. We'll help you to learn Data Fabric as well. So this is a detailed course structured for the people who is very new for cloud, right? Doesn't have any coding background, right? And then starting in Azure can take up this particular course, right? Having 2-3 years of experience guy, right? Now, like somebody says that Abhishek, I'm very interested in Spark optimization, or Databricks in general. So in that case, you can go for another course, which is a Databricks course, right? Where we talk about that itself. We basically talk about Databricks in general, right? That is what we teach over here. So over here, if you see that we teach about Databricks Spark or advanced basic to advanced feature of Spark, right? And then we will do one project, right? And here we speak about Spark architecture, Databricks, RDT data frame API, DB utils and parameterization, Data Lake, DevOps, Git integration. Then we will do one project. Then I will tell you how to set up a Databricks CLI, how to understand Spark UI, right? What is Unity Catalog, SCD type implementation, what is Lakehouse, Medallion architecture, then Spark optimization techniques such as user-defined function, custom function, catalyst optimizer, directory recycle graph, predicate push down, projection push down, repartition, coalesce, cache, persist, all of that. Then we'll understand about Medallion architecture, Unity catalog, right? All of that we'll understand. And then we will do 2 projects, right? So over here we'll do this project and then second project, right? That is what we'll do. Now, suppose somebody says that Abhishek, I want to learn everything, right? In that case, you can opt for the combined course, which is a combination of both, where we learn about data engineering and also we learn about Databricks and Spark, right? We learn about everything, right? So this is the detail about like how the structure will be, right? In the data engineering program and also in the Databricks and Spark program, right? Now let me show you the architecture diagram of both of them. So if I show you the architecture diagram of in Data Factory course, we will cover this architecture diagram, which is based on Data Factory. Then Databricks, right? This is the architecture diagram we will cover for Databricks. Then this is the architecture diagram we will cover for Synapse Analytics, right? So these are the three architecture diagram we will cover for Azure Data Engineering program. And then for Databricks and Spark program, we will cover these two architecture diagram. One is a lakehouse architecture, modular architecture architecture diagram, and this is a traditional architecture diagram, right? So these are the two architecture diagram we will cover for Databricks and Spark course, right? So we will cover latest lakehouse architecture implementation, which is basically the this architecture, right? Let me show you that. So your architecture evolved like this, right? So in 1980 you have this architecture, now 1911 you have this architecture, and then 2020 is a this lakehouse architecture. So we'll cover this architecture and also this architecture in Databricks course curriculum, right? That is what we will be teaching you. So Vicky is saying that why you have different courses. Like, let me tell you why we have different courses, right? So it is a very legitimate question, right? So now suppose if you say that Abhishek, I have 2 years of experience, and if I don't know, if I don't have any coding background, how I should start? So I will tell you, go for Azure Data Engineering program. Why I will tell you that? Because you can start learning Data Factory in that case, right? Now, suppose sometimes people come to us and they say that, hey, I want to learn only Databricks. I want to focus only on Databricks, right? I want to brush up my coding skill set and I want to focus on big data processing. So you can go for Databricks Spark. Now, if you say that, hey, I don't want to get confused, I want to learn everything, right? You go for Databricks plus Azure Data Engineering program, which is a 4-month course. We divided the course because people come with like certain requirements, right? And that is why division is there, right? So to satisfy those requirements. So suppose if somebody doesn't know any SQL, doesn't know any Python, then they can go for Azure Data Engineering program because we mainly focus on Data Factory and you can still start and learn it, right? And then if you say that I'm not getting, I don't want to get confused, you learn for everything, which is the Azure Data Engineering program and Databricks, right? That is what you can do. And now suppose now if somebody has more experience, 4 to 5 years of experience, 10 years of experience, then you should go for Databricks and Azure Data Engineering program, because when you are more experienced, you have like whenever you want to switch, you want to learn more things, and then that is why you have a Azure Data Engineering and Databricks program. So not to confuse you, let me summarize everything for you so that it's much more clear for you, right? So I have made a slide so that it's not so confusing. Now in Azure Data Engineering program, it is good for the people who doesn't know any sort of a like the prerequisite for this is zero, right? You don't need to learn anything for that for Azure Data Engineering. And we will learn ADF, we will learn Databricks, we will learn Synapse, we will learn warehousing, but mainly we'll learn ADF, basic to advanced. We will do 3 projects. We will learn about data migration, full load, delta load, right? One project we will do in ADF, one project in Databricks, one project in Synapse Analytics, right? That is what we will do. And this is good for the people who has less than 4 years of experience and targeting up to 15 to 20 LPA. This course is good for them. Now, Databricks Spark course is for the people who know SQL or Python, right? Who has a coding background already, has experience of 3 to more years of experience. We'll learn about Databricks, Spark, Unity Catalog, everything, right? We'll do 3 projects, and Databricks in itself can help them to get 50 to 20 LPA package. Now, if you say that Abhishek, I want to learn everything in a detailed manner, and I have like more than 15 to 20 LPA package, and if I don't have a package as well, then also I want to learn everything. Reason being that I don't want to like switch and then I want to learn for some. So if you want a detailed course in which you want to devote 4 months of time, a longer time for the learning process, then you can go for a combined course in which you get more than 5 years of experience. You learn about ADF, Databricks, Synapse, warehousing. You do 5 to 6 projects. You learn about data migration, full load, delta load, Databricks, and the benefit of learning a Databricks course is you can apply to any job related to Databricks, right? Because Databricks, you have a Azure Databricks, you have a AWS Databricks, and also you have a GCP Databricks. Azure Databricks, you have AWS Databricks. So once you learn Databricks, you can ideally like switch to any job related to any cloud, right? That also you can do. Reason being that Databricks works similarly in all the cloud. Only the how from where you read the data will only change, right? That is the thing which will only change. So you can apply to any job related to Databricks. That also you can do, right? And then you can target up to more than 25 LPA. That you can also do, right? Now, if I summarize everything for you, right? So Azure Data Engineering provides you 3 years of experience. Databricks Spark also provides the 3 years of experience. Combined course provide you more than 5 years of experience. What will be taught? ADF, Databricks, Synapse, Fabric will be taught in ADF course. In Databricks, it will be focused around Databricks and Spark, Unity Catalog, Modeling Architecture. In combined course, we will learn both. In data engineering course, we'll do 3 projects. In Databricks Spark course, we'll do 2 to 3 projects. In combined course, we'll do 5 projects. The benefit of Azure Data Engineering is we'll learn about data migration, full load, delta load, one-to-one project, ADF, Synapse, Fabric, right? Here we'll learn about Databricks. You can apply to any job related to Databricks, Spark architecture. And once you get a Spark understanding, that will help you in Fabric as well. That will help you in Synapse as well, right? Because Spark, how Spark function everywhere in the similar manner. In the combined course, you learn about everything. Who can do this? In Azure Data Engineering course can be done by anyone, even if you are from a marketing or a sales background, then also you can learn Azure Data Engineering. I will teach everything from the scratch, from the zero level. In Databricks Spark course, I consider that you have a basic knowledge about SQL and Python, right? You know, understanding of SQL and Python, that is what you know. In combined course, right, you can start with Azure Data Engineering and then Databricks and Spark, right? Salary expectation is 15 to 20 LPA for both of the courses. In the combined course, you can target more than that, right? That is what you can do. Now let me check the chat. So Python will be also covered. So I will not teach Python during the course, right? So for Python, you can enroll for our other courses to learn Python. We are offering some courses for Python as well. All right, guys. So now sometimes people have one more question, right? Where we will practice all of this, right? So Azure gives you a free account where you can practice. Suppose if you go over here, I am already using a free subscription. Here you can practice for free, which comes with 1 month of free subscription, right? Here you can practice for 1 month for free, right? That is what you can do. And after that, you can upgrade your account to pay as you go, or you can create another account in which you can again practice for 1 month, right? So the charges, if you upgrade, is 500 to 1000 rupees a month. That is what it will cost you. And if you want to mitigate that, you can create another account, right? That you can do. Sometimes people have another question that, hey, Abhishek, you are saying that, hey, you will teach us 4 to 5 projects, and then we will gain 4 to 5 years of experience. How that is possible? Because in company, we generally do a project for an year and so, right? That is how we do it in the company. So guys, whenever I do a project in the company, right, there are many dependency, right? So first of all, you need to basically understand the data. You need to basically first go and try to uh, make architecture diagram, get your access, figure out the how to make pipeline, figure out how to structure your data, figure out where to store the data, figure out how to store the data, figure out like what are the KPIs we need to measure, right? So there are many things you do in the company, right? And you figure out things and then you do it. Here everything is figured out. I have already taught this project many times, right? And every day we are doing different things. In company, you don't do new things every day, right? But here we will be doing new things every day. We will be learning new things every day, and then we will be implementing things, right? So that is why it's doable in 2 to 3 months, because I have implemented this project multiple times by myself while teaching and also in the company, right? So that is why it's doable. I will be doing everything real time in front of you without any errors, right? That is what we will be doing you, and that is why it's possible, right? And once we do prepare all of this, I will help you with the interview preparation and everything. So I am regularly giving interviews, and like many of my students are giving interviews. I try to like note down all the interview question in my drive, right? So that it helps people for finding the job, right? So here I note down all the question of different company, so that it helps people to find a job, and it's actually like collected by me and collected by my students, so that it will help you to actually like to crack the interviews, right? So I will try to answer that, hey, how to handle scenario based question, that hey, suppose like what was the team size, and like how much data you dealt with, what are the technical challenges you have faced, all of that questions also I will try to assist, so that you can clarify those questions as well. So it's a plan in which we'll do projects first, then I will help you to write these projects, then I will help you to like how to explain this project, then what are the technical challenges you have faced, then I will give you the interview question, right? So we'll help you like end to end along the way, right? That is how the things will go. All right, so this is what I wanted to explain. I think I have covered all the points which I wanted to explain. Let me go through the slide. So what are the tools, roadmap, courses and project, experience to show, where to practice, right? All of that I have covered. Now, if you have any question related to anything, you can probably unmute yourself and ask question. Uh, all right. Uh, 1 second. I will give you the chance so that you can ask question. Unmute themselves. Yeah, I think you have option already, guys. You can, if you have any question, you can go ahead and ask. The guy who pinged with Realme, can you just unmute and ask question? You're saying that you have a basic knowledge about Azure and you want to learn Databricks and Spark. Which ones to choose? If you want to learn Databricks and Spark only, then you choose Databricks and Spark course. And if you want to like learn Data Factory as well, you can go for a combined course. Guys, can you unmute? Anybody can, like somebody can just confirm. Can you unmute yourself or no?
Yes, sir. Can sure.
Okay, all right. Anybody has any question, guys, which I can answer?
Yeah, it's Chandu here actually. So basically, see, I'm working for an IICS. Basically, I have around 15 plus years of experience. So the actually you showed me the architecture, right? For Azure Data Bricks, I mean, like data engineering, I mean to say. Right. So those are all actually how different it is with IICS basically in IDMC. In the content where you showed, right, shared and everything, it is like user friendly more than that, or how? Any idea?
Your question is how it is different than?
Other, I mean, like, ELT, ETLs.
Can you give me the example, like
Suppose
which
when
particular
you
ETL?
see, right, you showed me that data engineering concepts, right? You showed me that it is able to extract the data from SQL Server and files and Salesforce and shared folders, right?
Mhm.
Is
Yeah.
similar features have in even like IDMs too, right? So how different it is when like any efficient manner, or how it is different than a cloud in other ICs, I mean like ETL tools. Azure.
Um, like
Well, because the features which are all same, right? So like content. So it is, I mean, more than user friendly. It is more user friendly than other clouds, or how it is. I mean, just wanted to know.
like I haven't worked in IDMC to be honest, but what I can understand is IDMC is mainly
So more than
uh,
many ETL tools are there, like similar to that, right? Has same features, right?
Hey, hi.
uh yeah.
Actually, Abhishek, I am very confused with the this thing, right? You split the course in different parts, right? because I have gone through some courses for the Azure Data Engineering and all that. All are covering the same thing, right? But you have splitted the things. I didn't understand first thing because I have a more than 10-year experience, right? And I'm working on the cloud only. Just for the upgrade purpose, I want to join this course, right? Um, that is only the thing. And
Let me 1 second. Let me cover up the first question and then I will
sure.
answer your question. Is it fine with you?
Yeah, please.
Okay. All right. Um, so when it comes to IDMC, right? So you are saying that how Azure is different, how Azure Data Factory is different than any other.
Right.
Okay, all right. So in Azure Data Factory, you are right that here also you will be doing the data migration, data processing, and it is a tool which is coupled with, suppose if you want to migrate the data to Azure cloud infrastructure, you possibly will be using the Azure Data Factory tool, which is easily integrated with your blob storage or a data lake storage or a SQL server. Now, when you want to migrate to AWS cloud, right? There you will possibly using the AWS Glue. But now you are right that if you learn, suppose you already worked with some sort of ETL tool in the past, which is such as like a data migration tool, then the concepts here will be also same. That the way of doing things will be different. So suppose like there also you will be doing a full load, delta load using a watermark and then try to do the delta load, right? So those kind of a concept will be CDC change data capture. The concept will be same, like tools will be different. So it is offered by Azure to do the data migration in here, but conceptually the things will be same itself.
Yeah. That's what why, because I see the same concepts that which are actually doable
Yeah.
in all IDMC too.
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
why I wanted to know what actually other new things that we have it in data engineering. Yeah. Maybe I can see that data fabric would be the main.
And I will, so Fabric I will not still suggest to learn right now, because
Mhm,
reason being that Fabric is basically recently introduced in the market
mhm.
and it is not being used in the production environment as such as of now,
Oh,
right?
okay.
So now it is introduced, people are exploring about it, people are trying to search about it, trying to do the migration for it, right? But
Mhm.
not being used. But now when you run data factory as well, right? So you can easily work with Fabric because it it the UI and everything will be similar to the data factory tool itself. So it will be convenient for you. If you learn data factory, you can easily adapt to other tools as well.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. So 1 second, guys. So now let me answer the question which somebody asked, right? Why I divided the course. Uh, so the division of course is because I am trying to serve the people who has different requirement. Sometimes people come with the requirement that I don't know coding, I want to switch and I want to learn. So in that case, we can suggest them the data factory tool to learn so that they can still learn data factory and then they can switch. Sometimes people come with the requirement about I want to learn big data processing and Spark only, then we can satisfy those requirements as well. That is why division is there. Now anybody who has more than 5 years of experience should learn both of them and should opt for a combined course in that case. So you don't need to get confused. You need to basically go for a Azure Data Engineering combined course in which you need to learn data engineering and also Databricks and Spark because you have a more experience, and in that way you can satisfy your experience by learning both of the technology in a detailed manner. Okay, if you have any follow-up question you can proceed and ask me, please.
But here you are not covering the Python, right? Suppose the person who knows the because the Python is the basic, right? If you go any course, if you do your advanced anything, right? Because I am an architect, right? I am taking a question. If somebody come with a 10 years or 2 years experience, right? I will start with what is Python, what is list, what is tuple, right? From there I will start to gauge that person, right? But in this course, right, as per the fees, right, it should cover the Python, right?
No, I should not cover the Python. Reason being that
Because
you will
everything
get
is
some.
dependent on Python, right?
No, it's not like that. Like everything is dependent on Python. It's not like that because because suppose if I offer a Python integrated course, and then you will find many courses in the market in which what they do, they teach you 1 week Python. I will teach you 1 week Python or 1.5 week Python, and you will be Python pro. It doesn't happen like that. If you want to
Right.
really learn Python in a detailed manner, you need to take a Python separate course. You need to invest 1 to 2 months time to learn only Python, and then you brush up the Python skill set. And we are offering course in Raj Informatica for basically to brush up the Python if you really want to learn Python. And in our course, we consider that Python is a prerequisite because we won't be teaching pandas, NumPy, and those things. We are focusing solely on the data engineering concept, which is basically not coding per se, but how to do the data migration and how to do data processing using Spark. That is what we will be focusing on. And Python, we basically consider that you learn it as a prerequisite either by adapting our course or like by
So what you
doing.
suggest, right, to start your course, right? So Python is not mandatory, you are saying that?
I am saying for Azure Data Engineering course, it is not mandatory. For Databricks and Spark course, you should have a basic knowledge about SQL and Python, which I have written in the slide.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
All right, guys. Anybody has another question?
Yeah, hi Abhishek. I have one question. Same, this
Yeah,
Python.
please.
So for Spark, do we need to know SQL or either Python or like both? We should know.
Understanding of like the Spark can be written in both of the language. You can write Spark SQL. You can also write PySpark. So when you go to Spark, Spark can be written in SQL. Spark can be written in Python. Spark can be written in Scala. Spark can be written in Java. Spark also can be written in R. So in Databricks, you can ideally write. Suppose if I go over here, you can see that like I can write aggregation queries in SQL as well. That also I can do. I can write my aggregation queries in Python as well. That also I can do. So either you can write PySpark or you can write Spark SQL. Both is being written in Databricks, right? The way Spark function is same. It is just a way of like, hey, I want to join. I am saying join to data by using Python, or I am saying join to data by using SQL. Like I'm just communicating the same thing. The way Spark function is same. Like it will distribute both the data. It will try to join the data and then give you the result. So the way Spark function is same. So to understand Spark, you can understand Spark either in SQL. You can also understand Spark in Python as well.
So for this course, which one you will be preferring? Like which one you will be using more?
I will start with basic SQL thing, right? And then slowly I will be just integrating Python as well. And I will be using some Python queries as well. But I will start with SQL. So I will be using both the language, PySpark and Spark SQL. But I will start with Spark SQL first and then PySpark.
Okay.
Hi Abhishek, this is Shweta Prasad here.
One second, I think my screen was not visible. So I was showing, yeah, Sweta, give me a moment. I will just show this
Yeah.
and then I will ask. So this is a Python code and then this is a SQL code. So you can ideally write both of them here and then do your queries. Yes, Sweta, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, what is the maximum size of the data you'll be using to show that? Because you said Spark is we have to deal with very big data size.
I will be using 5 to 10 million of data set.
Okay, for showing us a Unity catalog, Medlin architecture, for everything means size of the file around 10 GB or 20 GB like that, or how?
Yeah, around that. Yes, you're right.
Okay. Means you'll be teaching us all the optimization techniques and all, is it?
Yes, by actually doing that in front of you and showing you that. So I will be teaching that.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you very much.
But not all the data. It's not like I will be using 100 files like that. I will be using 3-4 files to show you the the optimizations.
Okay.
And why I won't be using 50/20 file, because here we are using a free subscription and also we are using it for learning purpose. You are free to like use those files as well, but you need to pay for the processing as well, right? So which we cannot do while learning. We cannot bear that particular cost. So we will be using 3-4 files to do it in the free subscription, try to understand how it works. But whatever concepts we will be learning, that will can be applied in actual files as well, right? So you can do that in your company and then try to do that. That also you can do.
Okay, understand. Like, what about Synapse and Fabric? What are you covering here? I am not, I didn't get in detail in that. In Fabric, what are you teaching us in the Fabric?
I will be, let me show you that. Yeah, so I will be teaching in Fabric. So in Synapse Analytics, I will give you the overview about Synapse first, right? And then I will talk about what is the difference between Synapse and Data Factory. Then I will tell you what is dedicated pool, serverless pool. Then I will tell you what is polybase copy, and then I will give a picture about Spark pool, like Synapse Spark pool. I will not go deep into the Synapse. I will tell you once you learn Data Factory, how you can, whatever you have learned in Data Factory, how you can do the same thing in Synapse. That I will be guiding you.
Okay.
And also I will give you the overview about like serverless pool, dedicated pool, Spark pool.
Okay.
And similarly in the Fabric as well, we'll do the same thing. We'll understand whatever you have learned in Data Lake, like how you can use the Lakehouse in Fabric, how you can use the Synapse feature in Fabric, how you can use the Spark feature in Fabric, how you can do the some real-time analytics in Fabric, right? Some basics about it, but we will be mainly learning about it. 4 to 5 class will take about Fabric, 2 to 3 class about Synapse Analytics. That is what we will be doing.
Okay, only basics of that. But if
Basics
we
of that.
can
Yes.
show that in resume, right? Like we are having some experience on this as well.
You don't need to show the experience in all the tools, right? What you need to show is you have worked extensively in Data Factory and extensively in Databricks. That is what you need to show. You need to also tell that, yeah, so once you learn in Data Factory and Databricks, you can easily adopt these two tools and work on it.
Okay.
Why you can do that? Because it's built around that itself, right? So you can easily handle a project on that if you learn both skill set, because Microsoft will not launch a particular tool which is completely new, which old developer will face difficulty to adopt. So they
Okay.
launch a tool which has a similar feature, similar UI, so you can easily adopt this tool. So we will be learning basics about it. But once you get a project in Synapse as well, suppose in your company, then also you will be able to deliver it, because we will be learning all the concept which is important.
And last question, like if I want to do like Azure data and like Azure architect, so is there any particular course with your people for pursuing the
Uh,
architect course?
Probably Karthik can confirm you that question.
Yes, I'm
After
here,
that,
Abhishek Garu. Can you please repeat the question, please?
do
Yeah,
we have
for
an architect course here in Azure
So you're
architect
asking
course?
for Azure Architect or any other cloud architect, please?
Azure architect.
No, please. As of now, like we are not taking Azure Architect,
Okay.
but like we have an GCP Architect. Okay. So like if you want, I can help you with that.
Sure. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, as I said initially, like I just take another 2 minutes to explain you about the current offer and everything. Okay. So just be with me for the next 2 minutes. I'll just like explain you about what are the prices are available right now and what is the discount that we are offering today. So everything I'll just explain you here. Okay. Yes. So this is a website, right? You can just see in the home page. We have clearly mentioned about the offer and everything here. Okay. So today we have an offer for flat 20% discount. Okay. Flat 20% discount on all our trainings. You can see here flat 20% discount offer on all our trainings. not particularly one course. We are offering for this 20% discount for all our courses. Okay, you can just like click on sign up with Google. Again, you can see sign in with Google. Don't use any user ID or passwords. Okay, this is for admins actually. You can just click on sign in with Google again. If you have logged in with already your mail ID, then you can show here. It will show you like this. But like if you haven't logged in, you can log in with your mail ID. Okay, you can just click on like whatever the mail ID you wanted to log in. You can just click on that, and you can log in with your Google account. One second, I think like my net is a bit slow. Please bear with me. Sorry, my network is bad. Give me a second. I'll just try to connect with other network. Yeah, it's logged in. See, after logging in, you can see the students option here. Students option here. Okay, you can just go to the courses section and click on Azure Training. Click on Azure Training. Hope now you have cleared with the difference between the two courses, Azure Data Engineering and Azure Data Bricks, and the combo course, right? I hope like you all are aware. If not, you can contact me. If not, you can contact me here on this number, 810-529-6858. Okay. You can just scroll down to the bottom of the page. You can see all these three profiles here: Azure Data Engineering, Azure Data Bricks, and Azure Data Engineering plus Databricks. If you want to go with Data Engineering and Databricks, you can just click on Enroll Now here. It will take you to the payment page. It will take you to the payment page, and 20% card discount is already applied. Okay, 20% card discount is already applied. You can just like fill your basic information. You can see here the course price is just 27,999, but actual course price is 35,000 rupees. You are going to save almost 7,000 rupees here. If you want to go with only Azure Data Engineering program, the course price will become only 16,000 rupees for you. Okay, this is today only. You can see here expires on August 1st. This means not tomorrow. Okay, so after today's date changes, the offer will expire. Okay, so if you want to enroll today, you can save this 20% and you can go for the payment as well. You can see here there are two payment modes are there. If you want to pay from Indian account, you can just click on this Indian credit or debit cards, EMI, UPI, every option is available. If you are from a different country, if you want to use your international debit card, then you can go to the international credit or debit cards and you can make the payment. Once you click on pay and enroll now, you will be able to see all these things. One second. Okay, so once the payment mode is open, you can see all the payment options are available here. Okay, so we have UPI option, credit card, EMI, okay, net banking, wallets, everything is available. You can opt for any of your payment mode and you can proceed for that. Okay, I'll just give you another time about the course information. Okay, see here we have two programs. One is Azure Data Engineering and another one is Azure Data Bricks with Spark. Now we are starting with the data engineering. Once after completion of data engineering, we will start with Databricks again. This is a completely 4 months packed program. Okay, if you want to enroll for both the courses, the actual course price is 40,000 rupees. But today, as we are offering discount, if you want to enroll only data engineering, it is 16K. If you want to go for only Databricks, it is again 16K. Okay, so if you want to go for both the combo course, the course price is just 28K. Okay, this is what the prices offered today, and this course duration is, so each program will take you 50 plus days. That means 2 months you can plan for. You can plan for 2 months. So if you want to go for both the courses, the duration will be 4 months. Okay, and the timings are evening 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. IST. Okay, I'll give you the weekly schedule as well. The first 2 weeks we will be having alternative days, like Monday. So generally, like we have a holiday on Wednesday. Okay, so we are not taking class on Wednesday, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. This is for only first 2 weeks. Only for first 2 weeks. Generally, just we wanted to take you slowly into the content. That is the reason why we are just going with 3 classes in a week for the first 2 weeks. After that, we are going to start with the complete 4 days in a week. That is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. You will be having 4 classes in a week, and you can go ahead for that. Okay. And in a data engineering program, we are going to cover 4 real-time projects. Okay. And each and every session recording we are going to provide you. Every class, you will be getting unmute option anywhere completely throughout the session. You can stop the trainer anytime and you can ask your questions. Okay. And you can get cleared. Okay. And we are going to provide the lifetime recording sessions also. Whatever the class happened, the same recording will be uploading to your portal as well, and you can access it for lifetime. Got it? And the batch is starting from 4th of August. Today is the introduction class, and the batch is starting from 4th of August. It is Monday. Got it? So whoever want to enroll today, you can enroll, and you're going to get 20% flat discount as well. And today is the last day for this offer. Okay. So the same details for the Databricks as well. The batch duration will be like 2 months. And the timings are same 8 to 9:30 p.m. IST, 4 days in a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And fee will be 20,000 rupees if you want to go individual course for Databricks. Okay. And we are going to provide one complimentary course as well. That is Oracle SQL. As we need Oracle SQL basics to learn the Databricks for sure. So we are going to provide these Oracle SQL classes as well. This is a complimentary course. You are having 10 videos, 15 plus hours of content will be delivered to you. These are the topics. Okay. And if you want to enroll for the program, you can contact us on these 2 numbers. One is 810-529-6858 and the other one is 636163810. Someone from C Chinni, please contact me after the session. Okay, you can use this number 810-529-6858 and you can contact me after the session. I can help you for your query. Okay. Yes. If you want to go with the UPI payment, we accept all the payment modes. We accept credit cards, debit cards, net banking. Okay. So UPI, PayPal, Remitly, and all international transfers, everything we accept. So if you want to go with the UPI option, you can make the payment here. And you can update me with a screenshot so that we can complete your registration. Before starting the batch, we are going to provide you the first 10 classes recordings of that particular batch. That means now you are enrolling for Azure Data Engineering program. I will help you with first 10 classes recordings of previous batch, where you can watch these 10 classes videos and you can practice. Meanwhile, once the batch gets started, you are going to hear the same 10 classes once again in the live also. It will help you more to understand when you are in the live session at that time. If you complete that video earlier, okay, so before session starts, if you can complete that video, whenever you are in that particular session, okay, definitely it will be very easy for you to understand when compared with all other people at that time. Got it? And we are covering the Microsoft Fabric as well here, and hope like you got the information from the trainer already about this. Okay, so this is the complete information and the fee structure and the registration process. Everything I have just explained you now. If you have still any questions, okay, you can ask me, or if you want to connect with me personally or to the trainer personally, you just reach me out here. Just reach me out here on this number 810-529-6858. This is our WhatsApp and calling number. We will be available from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. IST. We will be available. So you just call or WhatsApp on this number. We will be connecting with you. We are a team of 8 people. So myself, I am Karthik here. I am technical team lead here. Okay. So we have a team members like Anil, Sudha, Divyaraj, Vedita, and Venu and Prajakta. So these are our team members also. So any of them you can connect. Okay. So few people may confuse as they are calling multiple times and inquiring with us. Multiple people are picking the calls. Why? Because we are a team. Okay. So any one of our team, like if you can contact us, we will give the complete information like whatever you require. Okay. So you can just reach me out on this number. We will help you for the further discussions as well. Any doubts? Any questions from your end, please? If you have any questions, let me know, please, so that I can help you for that. If not, confirm me, we can wind up the session also. If not, just confirm me you are clear with the complete information. We can wind up the session also. I hope everyone is clear with the information like what we conveyed till now. If you still have any questions, as I said you can reach me out here or just fill the form. We will call you from our end. You can just fill the form. We can call you from our end. To get today's session recording and material, please share your name and WhatsApp number in the chat so that like our people can reach out to you and they'll add you to the WhatsApp group as well. And they'll share the today's session recording and material also. Got it? Today's session recording. Generally, we share the today's session recording actually. Whatever the recording is there, we'll share the recording also. Just drop your name and WhatsApp number in the chat. You'll get it. You'll get it by tomorrow morning. Okay? Yes. Before ending the session, I request everyone once again to visit our YouTube channel, Raj Informatica Real-Time Hands-on Job-Based Training. In this YouTube channel, we have uploaded many videos related to Snowflake, Generative AI, Informatica Cloud, Informatica Power Center, okay, Power BI, GCP, React.js, okay, cybersecurity, okay, and many other clouds as well as Snowflake, Salesforce, SAP, okay, and many other cloud technologies also. Many videos are available in our YouTube channel. Just visit our channel once and subscribe to our channel to get more information. I'm just sharing the channel link again in the chat. Using this link, you can subscribe to our channel. Thank you all. Thank you for joining session today. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye. Good night.